Hey people, voice talking to you, and we are back with the last Caretaker. Now, I have done exactly one thing since, well, let me explain first. What? Where's my walls and floor? And arms and legs? Ah. Yeah. Oh, that's right, the game updated. They changed the boat. Oh, so it had to reload everything. Oh. Cool. Right. Last time the stream and game also crashed at the same time, so I, got cut off, I think, mid-sentence. But, you didn't miss all that much. I basically just cleared out 2 of these little platforms. There wasn't anything super interesting on them, except for just tons of bugs, and I set up some basic power stuff for them, so that if I have to come back here, I guess they will be functional. Or something. Yeah. So what I've learned so far about this game is that more or less it's not so much about scavenging resources as it is about moving those resources. Mainly liquids and electricity. So, you see these extenders? I had a fuel cable running all the way up. Yeah, you can still see some of it. Let me show you. This is a fuel station I'm at, because we needed some petrol and diesel before we go to Prometheus, because there's going to be a lot of nasties there, I'm guessing. So yeah, there were 4 tanks here. I disassembled some of them to build new tanks on my boat, and I had to run gas lines all the way down that shaft, which means I'm getting the feeling more and more that we're going to need to run power lines what the hell happened to these guys? Bro, chill. Relax. Relax. God. Yeah, so we're probably going to have to run some pretty long power lines and just get used to doing that. Phoenix called this game or was it either Phoenix or Noodles called this game Post-Apocalyptic Construction Simulator. I think that's not a terribly bad way to put it, if I'm being honest. Which is okay. It's less about combat and stuff than they kind of make it seem. But that's alright. Speaking of combat... that keeps happening. Oh, they added little animations to my health and power bars. That's cool. You can see little crosses floating around. We have access to the rifle blueprint now, which is going to be important because I assume there's going to be a lot more of those armored robots. Those things kind of suck, not gonna lie. They are just generally terrible. I wish they didn't exist, and I hate them. Also, there's a percentage meter on our power bar and whatnot now. That's nice. I moved our diesel production inside here, so that it can be hooked straight up to our tank. And also, I have a petrol tank down here for making gas, mostly for my flamethrower, because I do have... there you go. A full-sized rifle-style flamethrower now. I love it. It is great. However, there's something that I've kind of figured out about the pistol, and that is that it sucks. Just in general. Bolt pistol sucks. Hello, how are you doing on this fine evening? I'm hanging in there. It's just been one of those days where nothing seems to go right. But, hopefully, we won't completely screw up this... There's sharks. There's like a lot of sharks. So anyways, what I was going to say is, you see how there's like 3 or 4 Okay, basically what this barrel I have on my pistol does is it turns one shot into several, which is nice for dealing with crowds. However, for dealing with those armored bots, not so much. It reduces your accuracy quite a bit. Also, they've very obviously upgraded the gunshot sounds. Hello, Sharky. It turns your weapon into a shotgun, basically. I'm gonna see if they've changed the way the sharks work. Mostly because I pissed this thing off and it will now never go away. I wonder if this will hurt him. Yes. He dislikes the fire. Hang on. Oh, there's animations on the flamethrower now, too. That's cool. Flambe. You're so... Oh, God, too close. You're supposed to be able to eat the shark. Would you chill out with eating my boat, please? For my playing, this is the last Caretaker. And this is a shark. It exploded. That was my last bullet, too. Ah. They didn't fix that part. He's gonna keep making that noise for forever now. So let's just get moving. And we'll make the rifle on the way. Oh! I have a foghorn now. Yeah, so the game updated. I can now control the 2 engines from here, it looks like. That's cool. Oh, there's plugs up here now, too. That's nice. Would you shut up, bro? Okay, whatever. Goodbye, fuel station. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to, like, eat those sharks, but they just kind of keep making that horrible sound, and I'd just rather not be near it. Oh, so much better. So, Seed Vault Prometheus, that's our next goal. But like I said, armored robots I'm expecting. And the thing about the pistol is that it can't fire armor-piercing rounds. So, let's throttle down here. Yeah. But we have access to the rifle blueprint now. Let me make sure my ship isn't gonna fall apart here. Also, if you're looking for someone to play Generations here with, I've been looking to get back into the game. A word! Perhaps I will. I have the game downloaded now. I will likely be playing it soon. I will let you... Oh, these have labels on them now. It just says container, though. Cool. Right. Anyways. So, the rifle. We're going to make one. Good evening / morning, everyone. What's up, Martin? Good to see ya. How you been? We're gonna make a bolt rifle. As much as I love my flamethrower, it's not armor-piercing, so... and also, don't know what the suppressor barrel does. I told you the breacher barrel turns bullets into shotgun rounds, basically. I don't know if I can put that on the rifle. I would love to, if I can. But also, it incredibly reduces my accuracy, is the other thing. Right. Slam ammo. These are for armored targets. We also have a few of those electrical rounds stashed away. Up here. Yeah, these. The tri-rounds. For electrical and non-living targets. And fire rounds, too. Which I guess if we put the breacher barrel on, it could make like a fire shotgun out of it. Point is, since I have the flame pistol, I think I'm just gonna bring that and a flamer tank with us, and then use the rifle for armor piercing. I was watching your stream recording of Project Silverfish when a notif to this stream popped up. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been thinking about that game a lot recently. I've been meaning to get back into that. For a Caretaker, you certainly have access to a lot of weapons. That I do. I am caring for things. This is an efficiency matrix. Charges. It has charges? I don't exactly know how that works. Does this come with the magazine, or do I need to make the magazine? It comes with the magazine. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it comes with the magazine. It's got 3 rails, I think. And a barrel slot, and then I do have a sight already built. Let me see. I also found some large fire grenades we'll bring in there with us. These things. They're like 5 kilograms each. Those are huge. Also, since Hogwarts Legacy is currently free on Epic, are you interested in playing it? I already have Hogwarts Legacy, actually. I've played it on PlayStation in my own time. Okay. So I've got a suppressor barrel. Which, again, I don't actually know what that does. Other than I arrived at Refuel Outpost Theta. I guess I'm drifting back towards it. So these aren't rails, apparently. Either that or I don't have a laser equipped. Oh, so this thing's fully automatic. Let me try... Why is the gun shooting when I have it held up like that? My trigger discipline is terrible, it would seem. For a robot, you'd think I would be smarter. Okay, let me try something. So yeah, it turns this into a shotgun. Still. Fascinating. Maybe that's a good thing? I mean, if I'm fighting those armored targets, though, I don't want a shotgun. I want accuracy. So I'm going to put the suppressor on it, and maybe it will help me not wake them up? Question mark. And then I need a laser pointer, because I don't want to take the one off my pistol. That's just not worth the effort. With how little it costs to make it. There's still no crafting sound. How do I use this thing? Oh, it does it on its own. Yoink. I gotta get used to the UI again. I can't put this on the underbarrel. Oh, is there like an underbarrel grenade launcher, maybe? That I can put there? At some point? Cool. There's like some good sway to the weapons now before. They've done a lot of updating since last time. Respect. Okay, we're gonna need more rifle rounds. Please tell me these don't take titanium. Iron and copper. Well, guess what, baby? I've got shitloads of that. Hell yeah. Stock them up. The grenades, however, those require titanium. I don't have a lot of that. I have 13 to be exact. Not exactly an overwhelming supply. We also have access to a new battery pack, which I'd like to bring with us in there. God, everything is so heavy, though. I guess we don't need to be carrying the flamethrower around with us if we're bringing the flame pistol. And also our regular pistol we can leave behind. I'm going to carry the breacher barrel in there with me, because I'm paranoid. And I have a big fuel backpack on my bag still. We don't have a whole lot of petrol stored up. So once we use up what's in this tank in here, that's it. I don't think... If we go through 800 whole liters of petrol plus the 100 that's in the pistol, there's going to be, like, major problems. Can I... Is this worth using these efficiency matrices? Because, like, it reduces the amount of electricity that it costs to make things, but that's not really a problem when our electricity is renewable like it is. So, just feels a little wasteful is all. I don't know. Well, let's make our way on over there. There is a lot of lore in this game locked up in the terminal entries, but god, it's a lot of reading, and a lot of it feels very secondary to the main story, I guess. Like, basically what I learned is that those underwater caverns, where they store all of the leftover bits, the memories and things that we can pick up, those were made by some rich guy who decided he wanted to preserve what he called the best parts of humanity. And that's why there's, like, child's drawings and things stashed away in secret vaults. And I learned that the weird food conglomerations that we find were designed by some other dude who was studying algae. All sorts of just kind of weird, like, secondary knowledge that doesn't feel super important. Oh, the waves are rough. I guess we should drop our net in hopes we get some high-tech scraps. I kind of doubt that, but you never know. It's kind of crazy to think about. This ship is run almost entirely off of renewable energy. Oh, there's another shark. Let's try not run him over, if at all possible. They're not worth eating, so what's the point in running them over and squishing them and chopping them up with my propeller and whatnot? You know? Also, I want to take Norfolk Grave off of my map. Ooh, that's new. That wasn't there before. This is also new. There's lots of new markers on the map. Ooh. Cool things to explore. Oh, I was gonna make that new battery pack also. Maybe 2 of them. The problem is everything's so darn heavy. I'll grind these up first. Use those resources to make new ones. Wherever they might be. There. These things. Voltaplus. I'll make 2 of those. Oh, this thing fell off. I guess we grind it up now? Whoa. The physics are... Whoa, 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 whoa!
A revered sanctuary.
Whoa!
Where the very essence and memories of humanity are preserved.
What the hell? What the shit just happened? My boat is gone! Excuse me? Well, I guess... We're going back 5 minutes. What on earth? Is that what happens if you hit a mine? Whoa, the physics are freaking out again. I'm stuck in the air. Oh, God. I'm scared. I'm afraid for my life. Okay, everybody chill out for a second. Jesus, I don't know what happened there. I've never seen a boat sink so fast. That was kind of absurd, and I hated it. Did I, like, hit the theoretical edge of the map? Because that shouldn't happen. Should not happen. Okay. We pretend that didn't happen. Move on. We be very careful about where we drive. Yeah. You know, I don't want to assume what they mean by human seeds, but just in what I learned from science class, we have many words for that, none of which are especially, well, how do I put this? Maybe I just shouldn't. Nah, I'm just gonna shut up. Maybe it's not what I think it is, and it's genuinely like a little bundle of... That's exactly what that is, though. That's exactly what that is. It's a little bundle of human genetic DNA. That's what that is. That's how humans are made. That's a really pretty sunrise. Alright, boat. We're gonna stop real quick. I'm gonna drop the anchor, and you're gonna chill out just for a moment. I'm gonna wait for this to finish crafting so that the physics don't freak out. We're gonna grind this thing up again, I guess. Oops. I didn't mean to take that battery cell. Blanc. How much do these things weigh? Doesn't tell me. If they weigh the same, then I should get twice the resources out of it. If they don't, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed. Basically. Because otherwise I may as well have just carried the same amount of things. We're gonna need more boxes. I did also unlock a bigger storage crate, but that's not, like, super exciting, so I didn't bother to mention it. Is this thing what screwed me up before the net? It might be. I'm just gonna... draw this thing in. Also, I've seen the so-called net, and it looks more like a magnet. It's just a big circular ring. Our excess diesel tank is empty again. Sad times. Let me... Hopefully I don't need more than that, as far as cabling goes. If I end up needing more wires than this, I'm sure I'll find them. I can also fabricate them out of my body, which is a little weird. I don't know how I do that, but I can. I can do it. It just costs a lot of power. And so I should probably avoid it if possible. Alright, how heavy are these things? Slightly heavier, but I'm hoping they hold twice the power. I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, just kidding. Alright, let's go ahead and charge them up. Preferably while we are sailing towards this. First, let me save my game. I feel like that save cable really ought to be up in the pilot's room. Awesome. Great. Alright, on approach. Nope. Well. Either these things charge really, really fast, or they really don't hold much. How much do you hold? It doesn't tell me, is the thing. I wish it did. I would like to know how much power I actually have stored in these things.
You now stand before the Seed Vault, a revered sanctuary where the very essence and memories of humanity are preserved. Treasure this moment.
I'm treasuring it. I'm especially Oh! Slow down, slow down, slow down! Bonk. It's fine. We're gonna correct this by rotating. Ignore that crunching sound. That's normal. Okay. Oh, I hear the angels. I learned that's what they're called. Oh, yes, I'm the best. Yeah. I found a dead one, by the way. I didn't kill it. One was just dead. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of dead caretaker robots, like, leading up to this. That should probably worry me. If I was reasonable, I would be concerned. But I'm not. So I won't be. Alright, I can hold so much weight, though. Whatever. I guess I'm bringing the singular fire grenade. Let's bring the medium consumable batteries, glow sticks, tri-ammo, extra slam rounds. And I'm sure we'll be making lots of trips back here. Let's just bring all of our spare batteries with us. I guess since we're bringing the breacher barrel, I'll bring the fire rounds, just in case. Let's do this number. Connect, oops. First I need to wear my fire backpack. Eh. What? Okay, now it's hooked up. Probably. Hey guys. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You stay right there. I'll deal with you later. I will give you a nice funeral where I grind you up into little bits. Little shiny metal bits. Oh. That's fine. Ow. I'm being squished. Ow. Ah. Ah. Blurg. It's fine. I'm okay. They're okay. I don't need those scraps. This place is too quiet off the bat. It's giving me grenades. There's another caretaker robot. An oxygen canister. It needs power, does it? Now, how would I... Of course, there's a suspicious shack in the back that I'm sure is definitely not filled with murderous slime creatures. Actually, it kind of looks like it isn't. Yeah, this is a dead angel. Which, if it wasn't so damn heavy, I would bring it back to the ship and grind it up. But it has... Oh, they used to have high-tech scraps. Or the other one had some sort of meat in it, actually. It had... What was it called? Bioflesh. How did I suddenly get overweight? See, I didn't pick anything up before that. This is too quiet. Tracer rounds. They're giving me a lot of bullets and equipment. I'm getting concerned. First aid book. Encyclopedia. A snow globe? A small tree, actually. Something on my back is glowing green. And a travel journal. You guys give me all these. Alright, as for powering this place, I guess I'll build some wind turbines over here. What's down here? Just junk? Just junk. I guess a way to get back up if you fall in. Okay. Let me go fabricate some parts. We'll power this place up. And you come with me. You will join your friends in the shredder. I will turn you into delicious, juicy parts The mooring cables came undone. That's worrisome. Makes me kind of wonder what the point is. Should really just anchor the boat, I guess. Would be less complicated. Do I still get high-tech scraps out of these guys? Yes, good. Then to the shredder with you. Sorry, friend. It's for the betterment of mankind, and also I'm going to turn you into grenades. It's what you would have wanted. Hey, come back here. Problem is, this thing's almost full, too. We're gonna need a new memory box. Food. What do we need for wind turbines? We'll make 2 of them and a battery. None of these things take special parts. This one takes aluminum and silicon. I've got enough of that. Iron and plastic. Yeah, that's pretty good. I should get rid of some of this excess weight, though. What's weighing me down? Maybe I don't need both of these backpacks. They are 7 kilos each. There we go. Sucks how heavy everything is. I guess I don't need to be carrying... The reason I carry the materials with me is because I keep finding stuff that needs to be repaired. And then I don't have the materials with me to do it. But everything's so darn heavy that it's like either you're prepared to fix things or you get loot. One or the other. I've still got fabric and rubber. I'm like always out of fabric for some reason. Nice. Okay. Oh, I'm slow as hell. I'm so slow. I'd like to have the power supply up here, but I don't want to run a long-ass cable all the way back there. I'll just fit it back here. It'll be fine. Surely this place can't use that much power. Question is, can I clear out? Yeah, I can clear off enough space. Easy. Easy. Now, did I make the nice turbines, or did I make the crappy ones? I think I made the cyclones. Move. Move. Then I will put a battery inside here. Medium variety. Put that away. I've also learned recently that if you're aiming at a surface, you can create a cable extender without having to go into your inventory to do it. Like so. See, now I need plastic and iron. This is the problem. Sonnet. Get on the boat. You, come with me. Your turn. For those that come after... Wait, wrong game. You get the idea. You know what? You had materials in you. I probably don't need to be carrying polyurethane and gold around with me. Or titanium. Or carbon fiber, for that matter. But... I'll take the plastic. And all the other shiny stuff. Thanks, buddy. Right there, and the carbon fiber too. Titanium. I'll take 5 copper. I'll take 5 iron. Hopefully that is good enough. I'm already running low on power. All right, power's up. Go ahead and save. Nice. I'm gonna go recharge myself before we head in there. Also, it's dark and scary, which is always great. I guess we will lighten up as we spend bullets, so let's get a move on. This place is suspicious. Moses, humanity's future secured. That's part of the project that we were involved with, I believe. Let's see what's down first. Oh, it's all the way down. Oh my god. Oh, it is so down. So very down. Admittedly, I shouldn't be too surprised by this. That doesn't mean I have to like it, though. Oh, ew. They're all over the walls. I'm throwing a grenade in that vent. I wish I could aim where that lands. Depression. Well, let's cue these electric grenades up and get on with the flamethrower. Okay, so these red ones are just the worms. They're not a huge problem on their own. It's just as a group, they kind of suck. They don't like light, though, so if we could get power down here. There's no power here. Ow! They're sneaky, though. I missed my big flamethrower already. Be gone! Disgusting. Hold still. Oof. Let's see if this clears those guys out. Not really. Question is, how am I going to get power set up down here? Ow, ow. What are we doing on fuel? Oh my god, we're burning through it fast. Stop it! Yeah, the regular flamethrower is just so much nicer. Oh boy. That's some of them. Oh god, they're all over the ceiling. Ew. Ew, I need my full-size flamethrower. Okay. We retreat. I underestimated the worms. Or perhaps overestimated the defenses of this place. Guess I'll bring this back while I'm making the trip. As for you, my friend, to the shredder. Sorry for bonking your head there. I guess we bring the electric pistol, leave the flame pistol. I think we're just gonna be encumbered. Oh, I got a bunch of poop. Where did this come from? What was that sound? I didn't like that sound, whatever it was. Whatever that sound was, it should stop. I don't like it. Let's fill up the fuel tank. I'm getting XP for kills. I'm guessing the worms are dying in the sunlight. Wait. There we go. Is there a goal you want to get to tonight? I wanted to try and grow humans, but mostly I want to... I think that's going to take a lot longer than I'm thinking. So, mostly I just want to complete the seed vault here. I want to clear this place out. Find a human seed. Although I imagine we will get probably more than one. Considering all the things I'm carrying with me, maybe I don't need to bring the breacher barrel. And all this weird, fancy ammo. Carbon fiber. This is a game where I get distracted very easily. Because there's a lot of things to manage. We get any... We got some vets. And protein. Those are probably useful. I'm also carrying around rubber scraps. That can stay there for now. Lug. All this biomass is going into here. We're gonna make diesel out of it. Was I putting in here? I was putting ammo in here. I'm still encumbered, huh? I can leave the gold behind. I don't like how close these mines are to me. It makes me uneasy. I can leave behind probably most of this glass, if not all of it. I can leave behind the rest of this aluminum. And silicon. And the rest of this copper, too. I'm still encumbered. These giant grenades are really weighing me down. I guess we'll just have to use them. That is what they're for. They're like the size of a barrel. Look how big this thing is. It's literally a, like, growler-sized grenade. That's kind of awesome and kind of terrifying at the same time. Okay, flamethrower's hooked up. We're going back in. I really think they need to increase the carry capacity in this game. Ow! Ah, I was drinking water, you little jerk. That's what I think of you. God, I missed my flamethrower. Oh, yeah. Alright. Present for you. Oh, my God! What is that stuff? It was like black sludge. That was quite the inferno that created. And yet it still didn't get all of it. Exterminate! Who's left? I hear you. That's so excessive. What is this? Oh, that's Biodark. You cannot escape my purging fire. Ow! See you. Okay. Start leaving these so we remember the way back. Another angel carcass down here. Yeah, there it is, bioflesh. Oh, the game is struggling. And there's absolutely some nasty stuff in there, I can hear it. Okay, pipe's clear. Oh, God. Oh my... This place is infested! Disgusting! Oh, this thing's not charged. This is so satisfying, though. It's like Power Wash Simulator, but with fire. Ow! It's always when there's just one of you boogers left. We're running out of fuel. Uh-oh. That wasn't good. That took a lot of power off of us. I'm gonna turn all of you into fuel that I'm then going to use to burn your companions. How's that sound? I'm losing so many frames. I've never had fewer frames. I think they're hiding from my light. Yeah, that's it for the fuel. Alright. Bring the rifle out. This seems to work just fine. Retract that. Let me put my other bag on. We can actually run the electric pistol off of it. Works well enough. Okay. Squish him. Alright. I need to refill my own battery. You heard of the game Iron Nest? It's supposed to come out next year, and you're playing as an artillery operator. I have not. That sounds cool. I know there was some game with like a super long, super complicated name that I can't remember. That was like short for like super planetary. Is my light killing these things? I think it is. Crazy. It was like PKMNT or something like that was the shortened version of it. But I don't know what happened to it. Where you played as like a planetary defense cannon operator. Or like a giant orbital cannon. It's pretty cool. I wonder if that game ever finished. Get zapped. Die, damn you. Gross. I hate those things. Health. Now hang on. Out of my way. I'm killing things. Oops. It's just tech scraps. I don't need that. Do need this. Especially considering what I'm about to do. Let's see if I can make a battery out of my gut. This. I need a battery cell and connector ports. I need fabric and rubber. That is why I normally carried all those things. All those different things with me. So I could power up places like this. I guess I could run it off my backpack. For what that's worth. Contact protocol? At least that looked like what you described. No, it had like a super long name. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Well, I guess it could work just long enough to open the door. But it's not gonna reach over there. Unless, can I take this thing off and have it still be connected? Probably not, right? No. Sniper Lux. High-value targets with superior penetration. Wow. Okay, well we can come back to this part now. We don't have to go back through that vent again. So here's the elevator. There's a lot of backtracking in this game. Some sort of goo ball. Alright. Let's get some parts. I'll make a battery and bring it back down here. We can run this place off of batteries, I think. They may have changed the name of the game, so it could be Contact Protocol, I guess. To be honest, I'm not 100% certain that it's not that. Grab this biomass. Oh, the worms drop bio-waste now. That's new. They drop poo-poo. I'm going to turn this into flamethrower fuel. Everything in there hates it. The mooring has come undone again and my boat is trying to run away. I'm just gonna anchor it. Stop! Boat! Chill out. Chill out. Eh. There. Anchors dropped. Now it'll be just fine. Okay. As for this, see this stuff, bioflesh. Can turn into bioregulator, nanite nutrients, or mitochondrial amplifier. So those angels are actually like full of really good goodies to feed my humans. I'm sure we'll get more of this stuff. I'm just gonna throw it all in here. I'm gonna keep the bio seaweed and that stuff. Okay. Our scraps in here. Oh, I'm losing frames like crazy. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave the electric pistol and swap to the bolt pistol. With the breacher barrel. And the shard ammo. For crowd control. So that we can leave the rifle for now. And keep the flamethrower with us. Because it seems like we're just encountering biological enemies here so far. Which makes things simpler. I definitely don't need the sniper ammo. Give the rifle ammo as well. And now I'm no longer encumbered. That's what was taking up all of my room, huh? That thing is really close to me. Okay. Somebody said I could dismantle this. Ow, ow, ow! Ow! The worms. It's the worms. I hate you, worms. Now my boat's damaged. Look what you did. You hurt me and my boat. Okay, we refuel the flamethrower. Oh, that's right. I wanted to make a battery. Swap this. Where's my flamer tank? Ugh. Oh my god, my frames. The frames. There it is. That with me. Okay. Heal ourselves up. Refill our batteries. Also... this stuff. Needs to get sorted real quick. Which means, since we're going to go ahead and do it, toss that in there. Nice. The good foods. Bioregulators, nanite nutrients, and mitochondrial amplifier. Titanium in here. Put the gold in here. I'll keep the aluminum for now. Just like I realized, I often need this stuff without thinking about it. So that can stay here. Forgot about the normal food stuff. goes in here. There. Oh, wait. I have a Nutricore. Okay, recharge, heal, save the game, go again. God, we are losing frames. It's bad. It's so bad. Let me recharge the battery pack also. There we go. Save the game just in case it crashes, because it's really trying to right now. Game saved? Or it's 3-something a.m. Have a nice rest of the evening. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Martin. Good to see you. Fix up these real quick while I'm thinking about it. Lighten up my backpack a little bit. Frames. It's bad. Okay, I guess I gotta recharge myself again. If you could grab onto the ladder, please. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Okay, flamethrower's hooked up. Good to go. Round 3. Something died in here. Maybe there's too much stuff rolling around loose. And the game does not appreciate that. It is struggling. And there we go. We have power. Do I need authorization? Well, are you telling me there's no cameras in the rest of this place? Guess not. We'll save again. So that place should have power now. Yeah, we're throwing a grenade in there. I'm not walking into that. Nope. Not a chance. Sayonara. Oh, beautiful. No one escapes the flames of purification. Purge the Xenos. That's what I feel like right now. Even though I'm an abominable intelligence. A thinking machine. This is a cool tunnel. I like this tunnel. I don't like these worms that are in the tunnel. Yeah. Good thing I found these. I found these grenades, by the way, in that gas station that I mentioned. Very useful. Extremely handy. Why they had fuel grenades in a gas station? Ah, it's not my place to question good fortune. I see you up there. Ow. Where'd you end up? Fear my shotgun. Nice. So satisfying. They're so gross, though. But I mean, if these things were really all that was attacking humanity, surely this isn't what caused them to go extinct, right? Ow. Get off me. Ow. Nasty. I am once again almost out of fuel. If these are what made humanity go extinct, I'm going to be really disappointed in humanity as a whole. Oh, that's a big chunk right there. Yoink. I don't need the rubber. Lights are on.
Seeds. Quickly now, place one into a pod. It's fragile and must remain protected.
What? We have to place it into a pod? They're fragile. Be careful around them. Don't use anything volatile. Like petroleum flamethrowers. I hear you. Don't touch that. Squish. This thing? Lazarus pod. Oh, okay. So I have to keep it in the Lazarus pod while I transport it back to the facility? I guess. Do these pods require some sort of input, like oxygen or water? Doesn't seem like it. Anyway, I was not about to deal with those worms. Alien filth. Ooh, but I believe these are also have high-tech scraps. Yes. LCD monitor. Can I grind up a Lazarus pod? I probably shouldn't, but can I? I can! Data storage chip, nanomesh. I think those are all things I can fabricate anyways, so I don't think there's a point to. These are the human seeds? There's a bunch of them. Can I bring them all with me? Here's the thing. It looks like one's missing. 2 or 3 of them actually are missing. Should I be concerned about that? I don't know. Get in the pod. Get in the pod. Get in the pod.
The seed is secure.
There it goes.
Return fast to the Hall of Humanity.
I have an hour to get it back to the Hall of Humanity, apparently. Should I really just bring one? Do I have to come back here? I guess we're bringing just one. Good to know. Some of the containers are open. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we should be concerned about that. And I also don't want to have to come back here again, but I guess we're doing it. Because it gives me an hour to get this thing out of here. I kind of thought the Lazarus pod would stop it from decaying. Alright, baby, you're coming with me. I wonder if, if not... What was I trying to say? Yeah, I wonder if not, like, powering these places up, like, since there's no lights on the inside there, and all of the monsters seem to be afraid of light. I wonder if that's going to become a problem. Like, are all the monsters going to respawn because I didn't give this place renewable power when that battery runs out? Hard to tell. Anyways, off we go, I guess. I don't like how that mine drifted so close to me. Goodbye, angel friend. There goes my anchor. It's freaking out a little bit. Okay, I need to recharge myself. Also, I leveled up. The game is struggling right now, it would seem. Quite a bit. It's struggling, like, a lot. Well, we're gonna throw some of this in here. We're gonna throw the rest of it into the biofuel tank here. just fine, buddy. We're gonna get you home safe and sound. I guess I gotta come back for the rest of those seeds. I wonder what happened to the seeds that are missing. Are there going to be other humans running around? That'd be kind of crazy if you found, like, living humans at some of these facilities, and you had to kill them because your protocol is to make new humans and send them to space. Wouldn't that be evil? Like there was a lot more to that facility to explore, but oh well. The space humans with their new child. New space human race. Oh, it crashed. I was waiting to see if that was going to happen. That's why I went ahead to try and save. It's coming back. Okay. The game's not freaking out anymore. Do I have to go through this whole tunnel of death again? Probably. Yes, I still have all my grenades, so that would be a yuppers. So we're gonna do one of these. I'm just gonna close that. Oh yeah. 1500 heat damage. Well, it seems like I got my frame... Ow! Ow! Oh, it crashed again. Well, that's a bad sign. The game did have a recent update, which may be screwing with some of these things. We'll give it one more go here. I would have thought with my frame rate being fixed, it would have been better. But maybe that is not, in fact, a sign of health from the game. What is it you dislike, game? Are there too many entities on screen? There you are. I knew I heard you. you squirming around? There you are. How are you not dying from that? Are you on the outside somehow? I think you are. That breacher barrel is, really something. Once you combine it with that shard ammo, not too shabby. Alright, last big grenade. Nice. Beautiful. Turn the lights on. Scoop up some of this loose stuff so maybe the game will chill out a little bit. They really kind of shot themselves in the foot by having so many loose items around. Like, we didn't need the enemies to also drop rubber and all this other stuff. Not when there's so many other ways to get it.
Quickly now, place one into a pod. It's fragile and must remain protected.
It said new skill unlocked. Ah. So I guess I can make these Lazarus pods now. Which, that's cool. We leveled up. Good thing that book didn't burn. Those things are pretty resistant to physical damage. Or at least shred damage, as he calls it. I hear a couple more slimes. Yeah, all up there. Apparently that's not hurting them at all. But that's alright, as long as they stay out of my way. See, like, what's in here? Ah. Filth. Ooh, there's a bunch of food in here. Yoink, and crayons. And, Where's Tommy book? I need cloth scraps. Okay, we're gonna put you in this pod right here.
The seed is secure. Return fast to the Hall of Humanity.
Sure thing, mysterious voice in my head. Hey, wait. Come here. This seems inefficient to do this one at a time, but whatever you say. Should really turn on the lights down here. Up we go. Alright. I have so much stuff for you. You're gonna be the coolest human. Everyone's gonna like you. And it'll be great. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bang you against the wall there. Do I need to repair this thing? No, don't shred it. Calm down. Save, real quick. Okay, save successful. There we go. Now let's get the ship moving. This time for realsies? Maybe? Ooh. Alright. Let's toss this stuff into the biodiesel tank. Turn this stuff into petrol. Grind up the seaweed for carbs. And the fabric, all this stuff. Recharge myself. I'm gonna make sure we don't drive into a sea mine or something. How do we want to level ourselves up? I have 160 unused enhancer points? That's a lot. What the hell? Is that a bug? Oh, because there's new stuff here. Decrease fall damage. Boost transfer speed of electricity and health. Oh. Oh, give me shock absorber, please. Happens more often than you might think. More pressure reduction. I'd like more health. Be able to carry more weight, for sure. Improve my hydraulics. Increase battery life. There. Now I have a full kilowatt battery. Let's do more efficient repairing and scrapping. I don't really care about field medic if I'm being honest. Let's do engineering. More carry weight, frankly. More pressure. Power management. More I have so many points. Wow. Minus 20% power reduction right there. Crazy. Let's do more scrapper, because that does cost a lot of battery. For the last one's in health. There we go. And then we got lots of new skill points. What's this? Echo horn. Placeable speaker used for signals, ambience, and alerts. A donk lift. Internal heavy combustion engine forklift for horizontal and... Oh, we have a forklift now. For moving big stuff. Charge injector. Injects power into your systems, trading electricity for vitality. Oh, cool. So that's a healing thing. Field binoculars. Night sight. Complete quest 1 before me to unlock that. Huh. Grenade. So just a regular physical grenade. Oh, glow lights. Sinking glow stick. Soil forge produces food materials from bio. Interesting. I feel like food processor is what we're gonna need next. So give me that. We'll get these various food items. Nutricore, Mind Surge, Physique Fuel, small oxygen generator. Maybe we should have gotten that. We'll get this soil forge too. We're a little off course here. What's this place over here that we're passing by? I don't actually know what this place is, but I don't have the time to check it out. Not without losing our baby. Let me heal up my new health points. Nomad's Tower. We'll have to come back to that later. Okay, the cables are freaking out again, so I'm worried about the game crashing. I'm gonna save again. How are you doing? 15 minutes left. You'll be fine. I believe. I kinda figured that place would be better guarded. I was expecting robots with guns. Not just a horde of worms and slimes that were probably human at one point. Stash the rest of this stuff. goodies out of here. Plastic, glass. No fabric? Oh, 8 fabric. Okay, there it is. Titanium, go here. Gold goes here. I've only found 1 neutronium and 1 plasma gel. Those came from the innards of that one robot that we scrapped. The big, nasty one that shot me a whole bunch. He was kind of a turd, if we're being honest. Nutrient harmonize the body's internal systems, providing a support for organs with a smoothie-like consistency, best if injected directly to bloodstream. Neat. I'll pretend like I understand what I'm supposed to do with that. I have so much copper. It's actually upsetting. I will just keep turning it into bullets, I guess. I know nothing but warfare. Need my rubber. Silicon. Aluminum goes over here. There we go. All emptied out. And we're coming into port. I don't think we'll have enough time to go through the whole growing process tonight, so probably we'll continue this tomorrow. I'm going to get the seed pod in there, but I imagine there's quite the process to setting everything up, which we'll probably do that during the day tomorrow. I do like the animations they've added to the little bars there. I like the new additions to the boat. So far, game looks better than it did. I like the gun sounds more. It's clearer what the different barrels do, also. Alright, the dock is over on this side. I'm looking at the cables stuck to me. Oh, right, the sea mines. We have to avoid those. That dead shark is still there? Oh my god, is it never gonna despawn? I bet you it's still making that awful noise, too. I hate that noise so much. Alright, let's get our friend inside. By friend, I guess I mean child. Also, I'm going to use this just to pull my boat over. Ow! My face! Yeah! I should be able to increase my jump height. That would... Ah! My face! I'll raise the anchor real quick. Hee hee. Alright. Come with me, Seed Pod. In you go. My baby. Up we go. Oh, I kicked it over. That was accidental. I banged it against the ceiling. That was accidental.
This is the moment. From seed to life, humanity's future rests in your hands. Nourish, guide, and help this new life flourish. This is why we endure. Life takes patience, Caretaker. Allow this new being to flourish at its own pace.
Initialize the human growth. Provide fresh water, memories, and food. Then retrieve once fully grown. Okay, is it... Time remaining. But it's powered up. Shouldn't it be refrigerated now? Shouldn't... Warn a human in danger. Not enough resources for upkeep. We're missing fresh water. Oh, that's a problem. Wait. I can fix this. Temporary solution. Water cable. Okay, you are refrigerated. Minimum requirements for growth. I just need you to not die for the moment. Are you chill? Okay, you're chilling. Good. For now. I don't know how long these are last, but for now, it's not dying. That's the ideal. Basically, I think we're going to need to get the water purifiers down below up and running. That's the first step. So, let's go take a look at those. See what needs to be done. Is this elevator not powered? Or is this just as far down as it goes? I thought this elevator went down to the water purifiers. Oh, it sure is dark down here. There's the purifiers over there. Okay. I believe all of them are damaged. These are all pumps. That's a purifier. What do I need to fix you? Iron, plastic, rubber. That's easy enough. So, just some of this stuff. Take it back upstairs. Iron and rubber. Plastic and metal. That should do it, I think. There's also additional batteries down here. Oh, and a forklift. Can I use this thing now? No, I think I have to craft my own. that is suckage, but oh well. I'll worry about making the power sustainable later. I probably should have done that ahead of time, if I was smart. But I'm not, so I didn't. From over here, I believe? There's still parts of this facility I don't have access to. Shouldn't I be concerned about that? Maybe a little bit? Like, there's still worms crawling around up there. Okay. Turn on the generator. Rubber, plastic. I must simply hope that that is enough. It looked like the elevator that I needed to get down there is over here. Isn't this the elevator back out too? Yeah, this is the elevator to the front. I guess it's a different elevator that I'm looking for. There's already pumps built into the place. I would like to use those, preferably. Just over here, maybe? Yeah, over here. I need more plastic and iron. Okay, well. It's the plastic. I will take these water hoses. This is a fresh water container. I will take that. To be safe. I'm gonna need to fix this thing too, huh? Ooh, that's gonna take a lot more. It's gonna take a lot of stuff, actually. How unfortunate. Okay, what all do you need? Fabric, silicone, polyurethane, aluminum. I'm just gonna get this stuff from my boat. However, there's a sleeping bag down there and I need fabric. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff over here, actually. Oh, I guess I can get in here. Time to do this number. These are spitters. Whatever, they don't like fire either. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Ew. Ah. These things are machines, it seems. Because they're giving me wire and, like, metal scraps. Yeah, okay, so there's, like, food processors and stuff up here. Notable final departures. Children of the Lost Exodus. Weird. Well, now the lights are on. I hope they hate that. They don't seem to mind it too much, though. Actually, I have flex pistol rounds, don't I? I just found some. My fuel tank's empty. What was the... There it is. Yep, I got 1 magazine. 2 magazines, apparently. Ow. Ow. God, they're everywhere. Broken baby? You're not a baby. What happens if I shred you? Bioorganic. Hey! Die. Ooh, fabric scraps. And bio-waste, but whatever. Take all this stuff. These batteries, yeah. Okay, well this wasn't quite what I was expecting to get out of here. But I think that might be close to enough to... Oh, a petrol grenade. I know exactly what to do with this. It rolled away. These things are kind of terrifying as a group. I'll give them that much. I think we're gonna need some tech scraps to fix the... Well, speak of the devil. Thanks, buddy. Alright, at least we're fueled up now. I I'm gonna eat these batteries. Num 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 num. Oh wait, I did need to go all the way down there. Does this still make me lose power or health? Both! Ow! It was just an experiment. Okay, now I gotta go shred all this stuff. Taking this barrel with me. I don't know if it gives you more resources by throwing the thing directly into it. I don't... Wait, stop. Go back. Stop here. It really should automatically stop at the next floor. Poor design choice. Is this thing supposed to be open? Oh, no. Okay. Do I have any more? Well, I guess I could run off my backpack. Handy, this backpack. I really don't need this much copper. Oh, it's about out. Just in time, too. We're gonna need another petrol can to keep this stuff fueled. Alright. Should be able to fix the water pump now. At least that. I think there's some... I've got some materials stored in here too, actually. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I've got polyurethane and aluminum. Hopefully I don't need more than that. Got extra rubber. And that's kind of it. What is over here? I'm gonna need a lot of pipes. There's a lot of work to do. This kind of seems like a game that would make sense to be co-op, if I'm being honest. Because it's a lot of busy work. Not that I mind that. Yes. Okay. Pump is fixed. Fabric and silicon, of course. Did I not get any from that? Oh, it probably ran out of power before it finished spitting out what I needed. Take this battery up there and run it off of that. Stop that. Because I'm going to need to run some kind of renewable power source down here. It's just there's... Look how long these shafts are. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Bring this duffel bag over there and shred it. Other thing is I don't have any silicon. See if there's a computer or something around I could toss into there. I'm sure there is. Let's see. That's just a table. How about up here? Leads back to the out front. Screw it, I'm just gonna get some resources off my boat. I got tons of materials on here. And nothing else to really use them for, so... Aluminum, that's titanium, silicon, there it is. Take that. Oh, let me grab that. Yes. Gasoline canister. Making these things is a pain in the butt, by the way. That's why I'm saying I need to get renewable energy in here instead of running generators. Because you have to have a fabricator hooked up with everything you need. Like you have to have petrol running into your fabricator to make these. And it just takes a lot longer than just running pipes, honestly. This has no power. This is gonna kill me if I'm not careful. I will keep you alive, child, on my own battery if I must. How bad off are you? Okay, it resets every time. Thank God. Thank goodness I checked that. God, it drinks power fast. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a spare battery off this generator. It's gonna burn through that pretty fast, but... We gotta keep it alive. That's so annoying that this doesn't go down there. This facility is huge, I think, solely to make it more difficult for you to run the things you need to run. Water purifier repaired. Now it just needs power. And then you have to run this. We're gonna need more water cables too, huh? Right. Of course. Well. For the moment. This thing not done yet? Oh! You're still waiting on the parts. Why can you not make... You should have the materials for these things. Alloy frame. Battery cell. Where's the battery cell? There. What was the last thing? Oh, you don't even need an alloy frame. I don't know why this thing's not running, but... Something has been draining all of the power. This is no bueno. Oh, the battery's almost dead again. Okay. This goes all the way to the roof, which is where we're gonna have to run the power cables from. Maybe I need to... I don't know, build another generator over here. Like a petrol generator just for the time being, because I can keep making petrol. I don't want to have to keep making batteries at my ship, but I might have to. I guess every time it resets and I have an hour to plug in a new battery, but it scares me. It might be easier to run the wires from down by my ship rather than from the roof. And there are wire ports here that I can do that, so I'm going to. And that needs to go over to here and onto this wall. So we can go down. But I think I'm almost out of... Yeah, I'm almost out of power cables. Uh-oh, game is starting to lose frames again. Oh, it fixed itself. Good. I wanted to get this thing at least stabilized tonight, but that might not happen. Let me see if I can make one of these. Oh, okay. I guess we have a fair amount of spare petrol, actually. Okay. In that case, let's do something for now. Let's try this. We're gonna run it off a petrol generator until I can get it stabilized. It doesn't seem to use a whole lot of water, but as far as power goes, I'm concerned. I'm gonna make a medium battery in there. I'm gonna move the petrol generator over. Hey! What do you think you're doing? I'm gonna turn you into biofuel to feed my baby. No entry for worms. Yep, it's out again. Okay, we're going to put a medium battery right here. Then, theoretically, I can fabricate one of these. See, it hasn't used, I don't think, any of the water yet, but this reset, right? Yes. Okay, it resets every time. That's good. That's hooked up to that. Why are you not fabricating? What's your problem? Do it. That was weird. What's going on? Why is this thing not creating things? Okay, well, I guess I've got a different idea then. Drain the rest of this into my flamethrower. This isn't the most eco-friendly, but for now it will suffice. I hope. I built it backwards. Wasteful voice. Wasteful. There. Alright. She's alive. Now, as long as we hear this thing running, I know the baby isn't dead. Isn't that wonderful? Which means we're back to running this thing off of battery again. And my battery backpack is dead. So we're heading back to the ship to fabricate more cables. Any more worms out here? Lol. He didn't get very far. Now all of it's going to go into bioorganics. Give me cables. 50 of them. I guess we'll also need a few of these. We seem to be burning through a lot of some kind of resource. Fabric, of course. You'd think it would be some sort of, like, precious metal that I was missing. Nope, it's fabric. Maybe I should have done this over where there was a ladder, but, This is gonna hurt. Crap. Bad, bad, bad. I almost died. Yeah, I should have done that over by the ladder. That was pretty stupid of me. See this shark? Can I, like, grind it up, maybe? I can! It's got Ultra Tech scraps. Hell yeah. I need those. That's how I get the real good stuff. At last, we can use the shark. I need to heal myself, because a small worm would kill me right now. Huzzah! I live. Save the game. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna start the cables from out here this time, and work my way in, like a smart person would. This is where things get kind of convoluted. Eh. Come on. There it is. Wait, wait. Ow, again. The ladders in this game are lethal. Thank God you don't just die now, you just start losing health. I still don't know why it takes your battery power when you hit the ground instead of your health. Well, it takes your battery power and then your health. You get the idea. Ladders in this game are kind of evil. Damn it. See what I mean? I'm gonna drain the battery on my ship just from doing this. Let's try this again. It almost happened a third time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't like what this is. Okay. We made it this far. Now. I'm out of cable again. Still running? No. But the battery saved some power for it. God, this is a pain. It'll all be worth it. Imagine the happy new baby human. Happy new baby human. Yay. So happy and baby and human. It's so very human. More cables. That's a lot of titanium, actually. Uh-oh. Whoa, we're dropping frames again. Let me save my game again before something bad happens. There we go. If it's not for the growing humans, I wonder what the oxygen canisters are for. Okay, I've got almost 100 cable now. Hopefully that's enough. there we go. Wind-powered baby. We love a good wind-powered baby. Alright. Well, that should keep it for quite some time. Okay, I think we'll worry about actually nurturing this child tomorrow. So, thanks ever so much for listening to me today. I'm the voice in your head. This is The Last Caretaker, and we'll be getting into the really fun part tomorrow. Hope to see you there. So, you'll be hearing from me again real soon. Good night, everyone. And he crashed. Gah!